the law of this jungle is as old and as real as the sky. And the wolf that abides will prosper, but a wolf that breaks it will die. You see out here in this jungle, we run it forward and back. For the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. I used to run with the pack, nowadays I run for the pack. Represent from the front to the back, balls in my heart, my city on the map. I was in the field, you sitting on the bench. See me in the gym, rep till I'm bench. Sweat till I win, that's a victory stench. Yeah, we stay ready for the war, man, I settle in the score. Settle it. Right now I'm with the hype, I ain't in it for the light. I was down on the ground, now I'm up for the fight. I'm on it. Seaside at the dark, now it's into the light. Alpha mode, down for my team. I wake up and I'm chasing a dream. Done dirt, but my crep stay clean. Send for me, view, boy, I am me. Look at my tongue with the verses. Clean sheet in him, and I'm on the verse with. Prize fighter, I'm taking the purses. Death match and their family in hearses. The law of this jungle, we run it forward and back. For the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. Stay out here in this jungle, we run it forward and back. For the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack.
So here we go again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Wolves, having felt like they should have been already through to round 4 of the FA Cup, face Liverpool once more in this FA Cup third round replay at Molineux, with plenty of changes being made by either side. We will run you through the full team news and we'll look back on the weekend and more in the company of Hall of Famer Andy Thompson and the former Wolves winger Michael Kitely, with myself, Mikey Burrows, here on Matchday Live Extra before the three of us will have commentary for you at wolves.co.uk and via the Wolves app from 7:45. We'll also hear from one of the new signings who can't be involved tonight, Mario Lemina, after his debut performance on Saturday afternoon. It was a feel-good factor, Tomo, which we hope will flow into tonight's game.
Yeah, you're hoping so. I just think, though, recently, so look, we start to see glimpses about what we're about. New manager coming in, bringing his ideas across as well, bringing his players in, what you can see now. But, yeah, so you can see glimpses about what we want to do and our identity as well. Because, I say, look, before that, I think we lost our way a little bit. And you could see that the confidence had gone from the team. It seems to be coming back with the performances and the way that we're going about things.
Michael Kitely, it feels very much like Wolves have kind of gone back in time a little bit. It feels very Nuno-ish, the way they've been going about things. And that is a compliment. And we all hope, of course, that Julian Lopetegui can advance us even further than where we were under Nuno. But it's been important to get back to that kind of base level, hasn't it? And then you can look to move on from there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think first and foremost, the performances of the players since the new manager's come in has been a lot better. So that's obviously been a good sign. I think we're active in the transfer market, so the club are backing the manager. So, you know, I'm a lot more confident now than I was before the World Cup, if I'm totally honest about us staying in this division. And, you know, we've shown that we can have a cup run in the League Cup, and hopefully we can have a good run in the FA Cup.
Yeah, and that's an important point, isn't it, Tomo, that, you know, confidence is such a fragile thing at times. And we've seen us in games where inexplicably they've tired, they've not had that kind of extra burst that you need in games. And maybe just a new coach, a new way of thinking, and suddenly results starting to come, things feel very different. And the end of that game on Saturday, it just felt to me like I never really felt like we're under that much trouble.
No, and that's the reassuring thing about it, isn't it? That we've started to look a little bit like ourselves, like I said there, like we were against Nuno. Difficult to play against, difficult to beat. But you can see the way that the players have gone towards the manager and listening to everything that he says on and off the pitch by the look of it. But look, we've said time and time again that just before he come in, we looked dead on our legs with 60 minutes gone. We looked like we was going to concede. We looked like we were going to give away goals. It's kind of changed now. We look like the team who's pushing forward, and it's coming from the manager. It doesn't matter what you say. We've got an experienced manager who's come in, He's got his own ideas. He's experienced enough to actually put them into place. He's bringing in the players that he wants for the formation that he wants to play. And we all doubted about playing four at the back. But if anything, we probably look more comfortable playing four at the back since the manager's come in. So, look, confidence is a massive thing in football. Like Kites will tell you as well, that if you've got that, you can do near enough do anything. And that's what they're starting to do now. They're starting to grow in confidence.
Well, a lot of that confidence, Michael Kiley, will have come from the way they performed at Anfield and came away feeling that it was unjust that the game had finished 2-2. But does tonight feel a little bit different because suddenly it's Liverpool who maybe might need a result and Wolves may be looking at it kind of going, well, do we necessarily need to go for long tonight?
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say, that the league's more important, but just as Tomo said, confidence in the squad, not just on the pitch, but off it. When you come into training and there's a bounce about the place and the lads are all buzzing, obviously lads are getting different minutes and players are playing that haven't played so much, obviously a couple of changes this evening. So it just gives a positive energy around the club. So, it is an important game. If we can get through this game, that will bleed confidence throughout the squad and the manager and the staff. So you've got to look at every game as a plus, and I think the manager's done that. I thought we performed really well at Anfield, and obviously how we haven't got that third goal to go through, I'll never know. But hopefully we can perform the same way again tonight and get a good result.
Well, we will look back on that game a little bit later on. We will also talk about the new signings that may be potentially on the way in. We'll have a bit of discussion about that coming up very shortly for you on Matchday Live. But before we do anything else, let's take a look back at the best from Saturday afternoon. Lovely ball for Semedo. Semedo right side of the box, pulling it back. Oh, Daniel Pedence let it run and there was no one there. Comes to Mateus. Mateus to curl it. Good save for the goalkeeper, diving low to his left-hand side. Paquetá puts it into the danger zone. Flick on by Souček. It's going to come to Soufal and it's brilliantly blocked by Hugo Bueno and the ball rebounded. Coutinho's corner, right footed from the left-hand side, comes into the box. Neves on the volley.
He hit it as well. He caught that.
He did, didn't he? Cunha to the left-hand side to Bueno. Had to wait for the ball a little bit. Threading it through, looking to Mateus Cunha, left-hand side of the box. Fizzing it through, and Hee-Chan Hwang couldn't quite get there. Delivered in towards the near post, and Semedo got there, but almost seemed to move away from the ball. And Moutinho finding Pedence, and now Semedo trying to drive Wolves up towards halfway. Hee-Chan Hwang ahead of him. It goes infield to Mateus. Mateus still driving on. Trying to find Hee-Chan Hwang. It'll come to Daniel Pedence! Yes! Oh! Daniel Pedence with the finish!
What a finish.
Brilliantly hit into the bottom corner. And Wolves get the breakthrough at Molineux. It could be absolutely massive. Aït-Nouri making a run ahead of him. Adama Traoré wide, and he's going to try and lift the cross towards the left-hand side to the run of Neves, who brings it down, cuts in field. Neves! Oh! Inside the crossbar! Aït-Nouri off the post, and the offside flag goes up, and Neves misses the follow-up again.
Oh, wow. What an effort from Neves initially, though, wasn't it?
As Jimenez challenges, Aït-Nouri couldn't get it back to Jimenez.
Got to get hold of it.
Collins forwards. Aït-Nouri with a flick on. Jimenez is through. Jimenez into the penalty, lifts it over into the back of the net. The offside flag goes up. He did look offside when it came through. VAR will of course check it, but Raúl Jimenez celebrates what was a lovely finish, reminiscent of what he scored against West Ham all those years ago when he first came to the Premier League.
He's aware that 1 in 8,333 make the cut, and so he's thinking about scoring while he's lacing up. He made sure he ate good and got his 8 hours in. The gaffer told him just focus and you'll do nothing but win. And even though the things on Snap kept on buzzing down his phone, he had a little peek, he swiped right, but he made sure he left them alone. It's no distractions, I've got to keep that hunger and focus. Check my kick bag twice and remove that chip off my shoulders. Can't be late, I'm trying to be the first one to the ground. Headphones in, I'm vibing, bumping, listening to SR and Pounds, thinking it's nerves. But then I think, some of these man just talk enough. Take it easy and don't go too intense on the warm-up. Man like Kai, quick firms, but you know he's gonna be marking me. I can't get caught flat-footed, and he knows just how sharp I'll be. Match scenario, one inch of space, and then I'm in there. Quick 1-2, boom, first goal, that's me. Get in there, but calm down. I gotta keep myself composed, and I can't get too gassed, because it wasn't the cleanest of goals. I need another. To go first team, I have to make a statement. Remember, talent can only take you so far. It's the hard work that sticks out blatant. You know Ryan's got a ping on him, so when he gets it, you're gone. Fake coming short for the ball, then drop the shoulder, race on. Are you a speedy one, bro? Is the defender kinda slow? And if so, it's all about that first touch towards the goal. Because if it's dead, then you're given time to make up the ground. And if it's good, you hit the back of the net, make that beautiful sound. The gaffer's watching, he's making notes, and then you see his assistant walk up. He tells you that they're impressed, and that you've earned yourself a call up. Then he says, wait, before you even think about making the team, make sure you go home and get those dirty bits clean. Man, this is nuts, I'm shaking. Wait till I tell my mum and the bros. I'm gassed, I've been grafting for this, but still kinda mad I've been chose. Crazy, anticipation. Use all the emotions to feed desire and fuel performance. Tell your boys you're locked tough, and tomorrow's game is enormous. Match day, you're in the tunnel. Get yourself at the back of the line. Close your eyes for a second. When you open them again, it's your time. Wolves, next gen.
Next Gen supporting the Wolves Academy development players. I can tell you that the under-21s are behind against Celtic tonight in the Premier League International Cup. That game has gone ahead at Agbra, despite the anticipated freezing temperatures. The ground staff have done a brilliant job to make sure that game is played. No doubt about this game, of course, with the facilities here at Molineux these days. And talking there about, obviously, young players getting an opportunity. Dexter Lembakisa, Joe Hodge amongst those getting a chance again tonight. But I want to talk to the boys about someone a bit more senior who can't be involved tonight in Mario Lemina, Tomo, because as far as debuts go, cameos off the bench, if you will, that was a pretty impressive one on Saturday.
Yeah, it was, and he's kind of give us a highlight about what he's going to be about. And it's probably somebody that we need in that midfield area, breaking down the play, helping us get the ball back. And he did it a couple of times when he's come on. And you can see that he can play as well, which is a bonus with it as well. But I just think that he just gives us that something different in that central midfield area, what we've been missing.
Michael Kitely, I don't know how much you saw of him on Saturday. He's obviously got Premier League experience of Southampton and Fulham as well. And that kind of power in midfield is maybe something Wolves have been lacking.
Yeah, I think it's a really good signing. I think we've been lacking that for a number of seasons, if I'm honest. We've been crying out for that kind of midfielder. As you said, he's got a load of experience as well at this level, which is key. You know, you want a player to come in and hit the ground running, and I think, you know, he can do that. Obviously, we've only seen him for one game, but, you know, it's a good start from him, and I think he will help that midfield. You know, no disrespect to Matinho, but his legs are starting to go a little bit. He's a good ball player, but we need that still in there alongside him and Neves. So I think it's a great signing.
So that's 2 from 2 in terms of good signings so far this January, Tomo. Obviously, there is an awful lot of talk about other players who come in. We cannot officially confirm or deny until these things are signed, sealed and delivered. But in terms of the kind of the quality of player or the position of players, where do you think Wolves need to be looking right now?
Well, I'd say, look, it's somewhere straight down the middle that he's looking at. By the look of it, he's gone for his midfielders down the middle. I think he'll probably look at centre half again, which we rumoured links with, and possibly he might look at another striker, another focal point up front. So he might look at somewhere straight down the middle. So look, we've got some quality players here. We've said this at the beginning of the season. We're unfortunate to be where we were just before the World Cup break. But since after then, we've come back. We've got a couple of victories under our belt. I know teams have won around by us, but it's got us out to that bottom three, which is a bonus. But look, this manager knows what he wants. He knows how to get a winning side, and that's what he's going to start looking at. He's going to get players in here, and I'm sure that was one of the stipulations about what he had to have when he took the job, that he could bring in players, bring in his coaching staff, and make sure that they're pushing on. Look, it was a massive task for him. Bottom of the Premier League. You're coming in here, you're thinking, well, there's only one place I can go, and that's hopefully up. And he's done that since come in, and he's made things right. And I just think the atmosphere just looks different with the players, with who he's brought in, and the way that they're training and playing. Of course.
Do you know what as well, Michael? We spoke about it before. This is the first time that I've looked at our squad and thought we've got strength in depth, we've got a good bench. Where I feel over the last few years we've lacked that. There's been games where you need someone to come off the bench and make something happen, and you look at the bench and you think, who's that going to be? And I feel like we've got those players now. And you look at our squad and you think we have definitely got enough to stay in this division, without a doubt. So if the manager can get the best out of the players, which I think he's doing at the minute, if he can carry on getting the best out of the players, then I think we'll have a good second half of the season, and then we can build from there next year.
Well, you mentioned strength off the bench. That was what Mario Lemina provided for his debut on Saturday. After the game, he spoke to Jennifer.
Mario, welcome to the pack. What a 24 hours you've had, signing, having your first training session, making your debut here at Molineux, winning a game. Yeah. How's it all been?
Thank you very much for the welcome. I'm really happy with this win. Like we've been waiting for that, and we had it today. And I had my first debut. Yeah. It was tough. It was tough. But the thing is that we win, and we are really happy today.
When did you find out you were going to be joining Wolves? Was it only a couple of days ago?
Yeah, we've been talking like a few days ago. Yeah. It was like it was easy for me to come. I was really happy to talk with the manager before that, and we just did everything to make it happen.
What sort of conversations have you had with Julian before you joined and since you've been here?
Like, it was a positive conversation. Like he likes the type of player I am, and I like the type of manager he is, because he works hard and he wants to play, and that's what I like. We got like such a good team, and that's why I wanted to be part of the group.
When did he tell you you were going to be in the squad for today's game?
Yesterday.
Oh my God.
Since I came, like the first conversation that we had, it was like, "You're going to play?" Straight away. Okay. And I said, "Yes, I'm ready for that. I'm here for that. And if I have to come in, I will be ready, no problem." Was
there a big rush yesterday to get that deal done before the deadline so that you could be eligible to play today?
Yeah, we had to do a lot of things, medical stuff, signing stuff. Like, it was really busy day, but at the end I'm really happy I'm here and we win this game.
Well, yeah, we're very pleased to have you here as well, and for those 3 points. Have you had a big warm welcome from the team? Have you been able to, it's been very quick, but have you been able to sort of speak to all the rest of the members of the team yet?
Not a big one, because it was like really busy days. Then when I came on the training, they were already training. They were already training, and I just came after. And it was like, I just trained for 5 minutes, and after I went, but it was really like quick.
Yeah.
And they're good guys. They really welcome me like good guys, and I'm really happy with them.
What was it about Wolves that attracted you to want to come here and join?
4 years ago, I've been already talking with them.
Okay.
Yeah. And but it didn't happen, and I was really upset about it, because I wanted to join it. I loved everything here, like apart of the weather. I love everything. I love the thing like Wolves. It's like character players with like a lot of personality, and that's what I like. And I've seen them play a lot of times with the good strikers, good midfielders, good defenders. Like, I just like it. I just really like it.
And are you excited to be back in the Premier League as well? Of course, you had a couple of spells in the Premier League with Fulham and Southampton before. Yeah. Is it nice to be back?
Of course, and in such a club with the ambition, and yeah, I'm really happy to be here.
Mm-hmm. Good. And of course, you had an experience at Molineux before when you played here with Southampton.
Yeah.
But to be here today, how's that differ? Has it been a sort of a big experience with the crowd in here and the atmosphere that we get here?
Yeah, when I came with Southampton, we lost again Wolves.
Yeah, I wasn't going to mention that.
It was a tough game, and I really like the attitude of the players and the crowd too. They're really behind the players, and that's what I like. That's what I wanted to be here, and now they're on my side, and we won the game, and they were like really happy with that. We just want to give them joy every game, and that's what we're going to try to do.
Do you have a message for the fans that are very pleased that you're here today and have gone home very happy from this win today? Do you have a message for them?
Yeah, thank you for the welcome, and I hope I'm gonna make them happy with this signing, and I'm gonna try to do my best every time, fight for the badge, and that's it. They will see. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm never gonna cheat. I will be the player that I have to be.
Well, one more question from me. What do you hope to achieve? You signed a 2.5-year deal with Wolves. What do you hope to achieve during that time?
To win all the games, to win all the games, and try to be in the first part of the league, and be happy with the team, be happy with the fans. That's what we want. And after, maybe go in Europe, go and try to achieve something. But at the moment, just win games. That's it.
Well, we'd be very happy with that as well. But welcome to Wolves. Thank you very much for being here, and congratulations on your debut.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So Mario Lemina not able to be involved tonight because he wasn't signed before the original tie. This is the side that's been selected by Julian Lopetegui. 7 changes from the weekend. Lembakisa comes back in right back, Johnny in at left back, Totti in alongside the man you can see there, Nathan Collins, Joe Hodge into midfield, Adama Traore, Raul Jimenez and Reine Nouri in the advanced areas. Very quickly, Tomo, your reaction to that? Kind of expected, really. Some of those guys did really well at Anfield. Give them another go.
Yeah, exactly. I thought they did really well at Anfield. And as we said time and time again, we're unfortunate that we didn't come away with the victory. So, look, he's giving them another chance. He's giving them an opportunity to go out there and play again. And, look, I think that all the teams that Lopetegui's put out have done really well. So, look, the changes at Forest, the changes at Liverpool, changes at West Ham here. So I just think that it just shows that the players want to be in that starting 11.
Yeah.
And the squad that we've got is something important.
Well, let's take a look back at the best of when these two teams met 10 days ago. FA Cup third round weekend, one of the highlights of the football calendar, and a Saturday night under the lights at Anfield, where Wolves have lost on their last 4 visits. The memories are strong of a famous FA Cup win here 6 years ago. The old gold also knocked out the Reds in 2019 on the way to a Wembley semi-final. That was Liverpool's only third round exit for more than a decade. And now Matip out to the right hand side for Salah. Johnny able to intercept ahead of Thiago, but Salah was taking it from him towards the edge of the box, still going into the penalty area. It's Darwin Núñez, and there's been a free kick given on the edge of the box. With Salah over the top of the wall and over the top of the crossbar. Alexander Arnold. It's short of being midway inside the Wolves' half. And it goes past Aït-Nouri. Now tries to deliver a low cross in. Totti clears the edge of the box. Salah. Now Gakpo onto his left foot, driving low, and a comfortable save from Šarkić. Totti again, midway inside his own half. 5 in from the left-hand touchline. Johnny changes passes with Neves and goes back in field to his captain, who looks up and tries to switch the play. It's a lovely ball out to Adama Traore. Time to set himself. Traore lifts across in. Jimenez, he just couldn't quite get the full connection, and it was not far away from sitting up for him for a second opportunity as Hodge tries to win it back and does so. Jimenez again. Was he caught there? No, says the referee, as Thiago went flying in, and the keeper's given it away, and Guedes has scored, and Wolves lead. It's Gonzalo Guedes who silences Anfield. A horrendous mistake from the goalkeeper. Passed it straight to the Wolves forward, who gleefully put it into the back of the net.
Wow. I was going to say, we was all focusing on Jimenez on the edge of the 18-yard box, as the ball went back to Alisson.
Gakpo there ahead of Jimenez, trying to set Liverpool on the attack. Jordan Henderson saw Adama Traore colliding in with him. Ball comes to Guedes. Liverpool fans wanted the foul. Guedes shooting from distance. Good save from Alisson. Low to his right-hand side. Aït-Nouri intercepting. Jimenez for Guedes. Back to Nathan Collins. The space on this right-hand side. Collins trying to thread it into the gap. It's a good ball to find Adama Traore. He's got Konate isolated. Lembakisa's running up with him. Traore across the face of goal. Oh, and Jimenez, I think it was, sliding in at the far post, who couldn't quite reach it. Robertson looking for someone to make a move for him. Try and go long towards Nunez. Lembakisa won it. Collins trying to switch the play, but he's ended up putting it into the path of Alexander-Arnold, who's got a lot of space to carry it forwards, and he lifts it on towards Darwin Nunez. Oh no, 1-1. A goal out of nothing for Liverpool. And Wolves will be so frustrated that they've let Liverpool back into the game. Collins' clearance went straight to Alexander-Arnold, who had plenty of time to cross the halfway line, lift it forwards early, and Darwin Nunez out of nowhere. High ball forwards, it comes off Totti's head through to Mo Salah in the penalty area. Salah, Liverpool lead. It's a big mistake that gifts a goal to the home team.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Totti here. I don't know if he's not out of the shout or whatever. Oh, he's offside. He's offside.
Well, this goal may well be ruled out. Totti may well just breathe a huge sigh of relief.
I think he's offside. No, he's given the goal. He's given the goal. Well, he looked offside when the ball was played.
It's Alexander-Arnold right footed from the right hand side and headed over the top and behind for a goal kick.
Orchestrated by Neves is doing really well.
Neves' ball over the top. Hey, Nuri's in behind. It's the penalty area. Smashes it straight to the goalkeeper. And Robertson completes the clearance.
Again.
Huge chance for 2-2.
Yeah, he's had a couple of chances, ain't Nuri. That's his best one. I know he's tried to hit it early, but he's hit it straight at the keeper. Needed just to be the side of him. Anything to the side, he's getting a goal. Because you can say that they've had chances, can't you?
Collins header forwards. Hee-Chan Wang, time to turn. 25 yards from goal. Up towards the edge of the box. Now finding Cunha back in field. Oh, it's in! It's in from Hee-Chan Wang! There's a touch of fortune about it, but Wolves are level in the cup tie. Lovely bit of interplay. And Hee-Chan Wang with such a long wait for a goal. That wait is over.
Told you there'd be opportunities. And again, I don't think Alisson will want to watch that one again either. But again, it's all about putting pressure on Liverpool, getting at them.
Kind of figure that we needed. Here's Mateus driving on, options either side. Mateus Cunha into the penalty area on the left, trying to cross it, deflects off Konate, Wolves corner.
I'll tell you what, I just watching Mateus when he runs with the ball, he just glides past people.
It's Mateus with the corner. Cunha, Hodge, Wang, Collins, Totti, Traore all in the box. It's delivered in. It came off the head of Collins. It comes back towards Mateus. Onto his left foot. Low ball. Drops to Hee-Chan Wang. Totti! Totti scores! And Wolves lead at Anfield again! But the offside flag is up. And it's not going to count. They will definitely check it. Totti's not realised he's taken his shirt off and a sliding knee celebration to the corner. Totti, did he get back on side here? We're going to see the replay now. Mateus did really well.
But he's pulled.
It comes to... No, he's onside. He's got to be onside for me.
He looks it.
Lopetegui's seen it on the screen. I think he knows. And they've stopped showing us replays.
As I said, they're only showing us the referee.
And... No, offside is given.
How's that?
Offside is given.
I don't understand that.
Cross comes Totti, stooping header, picked up by Joe Gomez. Little reverse ball to Elliott. Back to Doa, who shoots, but it's wide at the far post. Here comes Keita. down the left-hand side for Robertson. Sets himself, delivers in, and bounces all the way through. Bueno being challenged by Doak down by the corner flag. We're in added time of added time. Hee Chan Wang back to Totti. The final whistle goes, and we will go to a replay as Jurgen Klopp and Julian Lopetegui shake hands. There is a huge sense of injustice as Wolves will feel like they should be going through to round 4 outright after Totti looked to have won the game for Wolves. Well, we were talking about new arrivals, and we have big breaking news. Pablo Sarabia has completed his permanent move to Wolves from Paris Saint-Germain, reuniting him with his former head coach Julian Lopetegui. The 30-year-old has signed a 2.5-year deal at Molineux. His first experience of English football on the back of representing Spain at the World Cup last month. Tomo, immediate reaction, that is an incredible signing.
It is, and you just look at his credentials as well, and the team he's playing for at the moment, and it just shows you the pull of this manager and what he can do. He's pulled somebody from PSG. I know he's worked with him before. He's been in the Spain national team. So, look, it's a good signing. It's a good signing, and hopefully the 2 signings that we've got already, so they can just add to those.
He's a player, Michael Kitely, who, like you, likes to play in those kind of wide areas, incredibly hard-working. I was talking with someone downstairs about the kind of the pressing stats, not just the goals and the assists that he'll bring. It's the all-round game, and it's an added level of experience that Wolves could really do with right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And as Tomo said there, he's come from one of the best teams in the world. So, you know, he's got to be a really good player. Obviously, the fact that the manager knows him is key as well. And he's a good age. He's not too old where you feel like he's probably past his best. He's at a nice age where you'd think he'd come in and make a real difference. And the fact that he's one of those players that wants to graft. You know, obviously he's got quality and skill, but he wants to graft and roll his sleeves up and really fight for this club.
So, you know, suddenly you look at the squad now and the depth, Tomo, something that Michael Kiley mentioned earlier, with Lemina, with Cunha, now with Sarabia, potentially more to come. This is a Wolves team that suddenly looks like it's really got potential.
Yeah.
Not just to get out of relegation trouble, but to move higher.
Yeah, we're just hoping that it all comes together for him. So, look, we've seen glimpses, as I said earlier on. So we've seen glimpses of what the team's going to do. And you talk there about him being a hard worker. That's what you've got to do in this Premier League. You've got to compete with teams if you're going to win it. So, look, hopefully your ability and the quality that you've got is going to be brilliant. But you need to compete with teams. That was one of the big things I think we lacked a little bit with it when we were struggling for results, where we were just getting overrun by teams. But again, he's brought in a player that he knows about, he knows the way he plays, he knows how he's going to settle into this team or in this formation that he wants to play. So again, it's just a plus for us. It's just a plus that we've got a player of quality coming in.
Pablo Sarabia being added to the ranks before kick-off. He'll be watching from the stand, probably not far away from us up here in the Billy Wright stand. And hopefully, what's he going to be seeing, Michael Kiley? What are you expecting from the game that's going to unfold in front of our eyes tonight?
Well, I'm expecting us to have a right go. You know, there's no reason why we shouldn't, why we should sit back. You know, Liverpool are not in great form, and they're here for the taking, especially with the team that they've put out. You know, they've got a strong bench, as have we. But I fancy us tonight at home. Crowd will get right behind us, and we'll show him what we're about, and show that the last few games under the new manager, we're a completely different side.
The same spirit, Tomo.
Yeah.
The same adventure at Anfield. Hopefully, slightly better result.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, well, yeah, a little bit of help from the officials, I think, as well. But look, every player wants to be in that starting 11. They can't all be in it, and it's nice to see. You look at the bench and you're thinking, hang on a minute, so there's players on there who want to be in that starting 11, and that's what it's all about. It's all about competition. It's all about making sure that you're in that starting team. And now he's got a squad that he believes in is going to make sure that we push on and upwards. And also as well in any competition that we're playing. Because I think he's still gone with a strong team. I know Liverpool have made a lot of changes, but I think that we've still gone with a strong team, and it looks an absolutely brilliant bench as well.
Liverpool have made 8 changes. Wolves have made 7 changes. Prediction time. What are you thinking, Kites? You can go first. Give us a score.
I fancy us to win 2-1. I really do. I feel confident about us at the minute. If we get out the traps early, then I'll fancy us to win this game.
Look at Tomo's face. Gutted that you've stolen his 2-1.
I'll tell you what, I could really upset you and go 1-0. looks like the colour's gone off that screen.
Yeah, the colour literally sank out of Tomo's face as he realised
that was all from Kites.
We thought he was going to go back into his olden times, but
I'm gonna be really confident, and I'm gonna go 3-1.
3-1. Okay. I mean, I'll just take 1-0 again. I'm happy enough to do it as long as we're through. It'll be interesting. The right to meet Brighton in round 4, but of course the Wolves have history of knocking Liverpool out at this stage. Only a couple of seasons ago. We'll leave you with that, and then there'll be the 3 of us on full commentary at wolves.co.uk and the Wolves app in the next couple of minutes. Let's see if the romance of the cup lives on once more.
Let's get a head check, pretend the things we do. Forget about your problems, hide it in the avenue. Now it's 5 a.m. and I can't even talk to you. I'm fading away. I cannot explain it. I cannot explain. I'm not tired. I'm not tired no more. I'm not tired. I'm not tired no more. State of apathy. What does it feel okay? My head's a nightlight, washing the days away. I'm fading away. I cannot explain it. I cannot explain. I'm not tired. I'm not tired no more. I'm not tired. I'm not tired no more. I'm not tired. I'm not tired no more. I'm not tired. I'm not tired no more.
Yeah, I was slightly disappointed the ref didn't give a corner, but sort of nudging towards the corner just in case he give it. But no, it's nice to make a save when I need to.
What a way to go.
We were very organized, very compact, very hard to break, and we really go out after we recover the ball. We had possessions, we tried to stretch the pitch. So very good performance of the boys today.
I'm not tired. I'm not tired no more. I'm not tired. I'm not tired no more. Not tired no more. Not tired no more.
see the law of this jungle is as old and as real as the sky. And the wolf that abides will prosper, but a wolf that breaks it will die. You see out here in this jungle, we run it forward and back. For the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. I used to run with the pack, nowadays I run for the pack. Represent from the front to the back, balls in my heart, my city and the map. I was in the field, you sitting on the bench. See me in the gym, rep till I'm dench. Sweat till I win, that's a victory stench. Yeah, we stay ready for the war, man, I settle in the score. Right now I'm with the hype, I ain't in it for the light. I was down in the grind, now I'm up for the fight. Seaside at the dark, now it's into the light. Alpha mode, down for my team. I wake up and I'm chasing a dream. Dumb dirt, but my crap stay clean. Send for me, rude boy, how you mean? Look at my count with the verses. Clean sheet in him and I'm on the verse with. Prize fighter, I'm taking the purses. Death match and death, I'm making hearses. The law of this jungle, we run it forward and back. For the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the